to cut everybody off like that.
I don't think that's wild, bro.
Where are we coming up with these questions? Orgy going on? My man, he's a show.
She aged like cheese.
You got
Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become Bruce Wayne.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.
What up? 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 What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? Oh, happy Monday. Hope everybody had a great start to their week. And you've been able to wind down this evening. Yeah. It's been a crazy 2 weeks for me, so everything is kind of settling down now. So get to start off tomorrow in a normal way. But thank you guys. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate the time. So tonight we are reviewing Passengers. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and introduce the show. What's up? What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I'm your host, Rashad. And this movie is nasty work. Just want to put that right there. Nasty work.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE, aka 612, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
612.
That's what it said.
Yeah.
Mama call him Clay. Mama call him Clay. I'm gonna call him Clay. Anyway. All right. So if you don't know what Passengers is, I'm going to tell you. In Passengers, thousands of passengers travel through space aboard a massive ship called the Avalon, heading towards a new colony planet because Earth is messed up. Everyone is placed in hibernation for the 120-year journey until something goes wrong. Jim Preston awakens nearly 90 years too early and is completely alone on the ship. With no way to go back to sleep, he is forced to face the reality of living and dying alone in deep space. At first, he tries to adapt using the ship's luxuries, amenities, and artificial intelligence to survive, but the isolation slowly takes on a toll on his mental state. Desperate for companionship, Jim makes a life-altering decision that changes everything. When Aurora Lane awakens, she believes it was by accident. But as the two grow closer and deeper, truth lingers between their relationship. As the ship begins to suffer critical failures, the focus shifts from emotional survival to physical survival. Together, they must work to prevent a total catastrophe, all while dealing with the consequences of the choices that brought them together. Okay. What were your thoughts on this movie, my brother?
I might need to put my glasses on before I say this.
Hold on. Do I need
ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've said it once. I've said it twice. I've said it a million times. and I can sum it up to 3 words. Hoochie Pappy changes everything.
No, Chris, you shouldn't have done it at all. That's not. You should have told him. You shouldn't have done it at
Hoochie
all.
Pappy, Hoochie Pappy changes everything.
Yeah, he shouldn't have done it at all. So are those your only thoughts? Those your only thoughts on the movie?
So, I mean, Earth is trash. We all know this. Earth
Mm-hmm.
is trash. Uh, Deep space movies are always interesting because when shit goes wrong, unless you have the top tier Mount Rushmore, upper echelon elite people on the ship to solve these problems and right these wrongs, you're going to die in the most horrible way because
What's up, Keith?
uh, deep space movies are always interesting to me because you're always met with situations that you've never experienced before. So trying to find your way out of it is always going to be extremely high suspense.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, overall, I feel like it was a solid movie. You know what I'm saying? There was definitely a cameo experience, a cameo appearance that I wasn't expected that I did enjoy.
Mr.
Uh,
Larry.
yeah, man. So, I mean, shit, hey, man, let's get into it, man.
Yeah. So for me, the craziest thing about this movie is that they try to make it into a love story, and they try to make you feel bad for Chris Pratt's character. Because at one point, at one point, Mr. Larry, goes to check on the pods because he's like, okay, your pod failed, my pod failed, her pod failed. What's going on? I'm checking all the pods. My stuff just went crazy. Your pod, it was the initial breakdown. But
But
somebody was
hers,
messing
though,
around with Aurora's pod over here.
it's some tampering over here, cuz.
You did it, didn't you? Like he just came out and said, you did it, didn't you? So he was just like, yeah, I did. He was like, well, how long were you alone? He said, a year and some change. I said, oh, I get it. So they try to plant this seed that he had no other choice other than to die alone than to wake this woman up. And she said it, I feel like she said it plain as day. Bro, you killed me. Like
Murder.
you it's murder.
But
You
it's
killed
something
me.
about Aurora I want to say, just not right now. Because I got
Okay.
questions. Because I got
Okay.
questions.
Okay. That's but that's but but no, like it just really I understand why it's a love story. It's supposed to be a progressive love story, but in my head, in my logical thinking brain, it is nasty work that he woke that woman up. Didn't tell her. His boy, the robot butler, done told on him. He said, "Yeah, yeah, man, shoot, he was peeping you for a minute before he decided to wake you up." She
You
was
know
like,
what? Yeah, let's you know what?
"Huh?
Let's just go ahead and get into it because
Mm-hmm.
all right, so I'm gonna try to make this as quick as possible. For those of you who have not seen the movie, it's basically an evacuation from Earth to another place that humans can inhabit
To
that
tear
is
it up."
Earth-like. And even though they're traveling as fast as technology will allow them to travel, it's
Mm-hmm.
still taking
120 years.
like 120 years from them to get to Earth to this place called Homestead 2.
Mm-hmm.
So they're in hibernation in these pods where they're not supposed to wake up until anywhere from a month to 4 months prior to making it to homestead. So
Correct.
when Jim, when his pod malfunctions, he wakes up and the ship informs him that there's still 90 years of travel left. So I don't remember how he stumbled upon the whole Aurora situation,
He was just checking pods.
but
Yeah,
he
he was
found
yeah.
he found a way to override the timer on her pod to wake her up. When he wakes her up, there's like 89 years left. So she's thinking it's a malfunction whole time. He just wanted some hoochie pappy. So then later on in the movie, we meet Lawrence Fishburne's character, who is the deck captain, or I forget what his title
Mhm.
was, but he was basically the mechanic, so to speak. So there's a lot of data that's missing that needs to be retrieved. So he say, "Bet, Jim, you go to floors 1 and 2. Aurora, you go to floors 3 and 4. I'm gonna go down to the pod bay and do some recon on these pods."
Mhm.
So here's where I want to get into the whole Aurora situation because it's deeper than rapping. I want to know why. So he said, "My pod malfunctioned.
Mhm.
Your pod malfunctioned. Aurora's pod was tampered with. Did you do it?" Yeah. His then follow up question is, "How long were you in love with Aurora?" And he said, "About a year." And he was like, "Damn, I figured you would either be a lucky son of a bitch, but this wasn't luck, was it?" So one, you asked the man how long he's been in love with Aurora, like she's just the baddest bitch on this whole ship. Two, you told this man he was lucky to even be with Aurora. So what do you know about Aurora that we don't? Hmm?
I think he might have looked into a file or something like that.
What was in the files?
I don't know. That I don't know.
What
I
was
feel like
in the
he went into the
files?
file.
Did she have an OnlyFans? Was she a stripper? Did she? What kind of life did she live where a man would have to be considered lucky? The man knew he was in love with her in order to break into her pod to wake her up. 89 years before. What do we? What is not being said about Aurora? This is what I want to know.
Space OnlyFans is crazy, by the way. I just want to let you know. Space OnlyFans is insane. Um,
What
I
was
don't
in the
know.
files?
I don't know exactly what she was or like who she. I just think like I just think he really caught feelings for her. And it was just like one of those things where it had to be her because she's the leading lady in the film, so it just had to be her. It couldn't be like Rebecca from down the street or something like that. It had to be, you know what I'm saying, um what's her name? Not Jamie Lawrence. Uh
Who you talking about?
Jennifer Lawrence. I'm sorry, Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say, Jamie. But no. I think he was more so concerned that first of all that he did it. Secondly, is no reversing it. Once y'all lie, y'all lie. Is no reversing it. But more so, I think it was on the he was trying to play the devil's advocate and saying that okay, yeah, I understand like what he did was messed up because he was like, we got you gotta
This
do
was
something.
murder.
You gotta do something, bro. Like he literally woke
He was
me up
like, "Hey,
out of my
I'm
pod.
I'm I'm, I'm not the shit police. I'm not law
Yeah,
enforcement
yeah, I
around this
can't do
jungle."
nothing about it, you know.
You feel me?
But like I get like that's why I said I really don't understand. Like I think the only reason why she moved forward with everything because it was so crazy to flip that happened. So she goes to watch a video of her homegirl telling her, "Oh, I hope you find love." I was like, "Man, hey, shut up. Hey, watch out. Watch out." She
You
talking about,
decided to leave Earth. I didn't. I hope you get what you need while you in space.
but most importantly, I hope you find a man.
And I
what?
hope you let him in.
What? So now she has the motivation to allow this man that woke her up for her death, because they're going to be the only people alive on this space station for the next however long they live. Um, the captain or whatever he is, he wakes up and he automatically is getting ready to die because the machine was like, "Yeah, you got everything wrong with you, bro. You got all the diseases. You got mesothelioma. You got you got SARS. You got COVID. You got COVID too, bro. You got all this stuff. You got everything. You about to have a heart attack. You about to die in like the next 2 minutes. So if you want to go change your clothes, you go. You can, but you about to die. Like you can't
Speaking
even
of
help
about
it
to die, when the ship lost gravity, she almost drowned in a bubble.
in a bubble of water. That's a crazy way to go. A bubble of
That
water.
would have been a crazy way to go.
Cause you ain't even about to die on Earth with the ocean. You gonna die in space in a bubble of water that you couldn't even you could have not been swimming in. That's just it. But also, she had to be more important than Jim because Jim couldn't even get like regular food. He got the off brand cereal.
Oh yeah, she had the gold membership and he had the great value membership.
Yeah, Jim was eating the what's them little Captain Crunch ones that cut the roof of your mouth. You can't even
And
get no real
another
stuff.
thing, since we on the topic, when the movie opens up and he goes to the machine
Mm-hmm.
after he realizes there are no other humans on the ship, it's strictly all AI,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, I need to send a message to Earth. And the AI was like, all right, bet, go ahead and record your message. This man records his message. It tells him that it can reach Earth as early as 19 years or as late as 55 years, then charged him like $6,000 to send the message.
6 bands. I was like, hey, watch out. Send it, bring it back.
For
Bring
six
the message
thousand
back.
dollars, nigga, that shit better make it tomorrow.
Mm-mm. For 6K?
55 years for a goddamn for a snap to go through to Earth?
For somebody that's gonna be dead by the time they get it? No,
Nah.
I'm good.
And another
Uh,
thing, you want to know what similarity this movie has with Mercy?
it has Chris Pratt in it. Trying to
Aside
think.
from that, so he befriends Arthur, who is the bartender,
AI.
who is an android. And there was a particular part of the movie where he was frustrated, and not only was he frustrated, but he was frustrated with Arthur's inability to feel. So he starts slapping Arthur and was like, you can't even feel that. Like, you don't know what it's like to feel. But yet, as we unpack how man-made AI is still inconsistent, it still has flaws, he wakes up Aurora and then tells Arthur, don't tell her I woke her up, let me do it. And Arthur was like,
Nah.
I just realized that I'm capable of snitching on you.
Basically. And did it in a way where he was just like, yeah, man, shoot. He was just, what I'm saying, he was bragging about just
Yeah,
waking you up. Like
he couldn't wait to meet you. And she was
he
like,
couldn't wait to meet you. What you mean?
what you
What you
mean
talking
by
about?
that?
Yeah, man. Shoot, he was like going back and forth for a minute if he should wake you up. Boy, he came back down. He came back. Hey, what's up, baby? What's happening? Boy, boy hit him with a good little combo.
You
Cause
feel
what you mean?
me?
Cause what do you mean?
Beat him up while he was asleep and everything.
Like, and then like it just so So there's this forced proximity that's created with these ships, the ship malfunctions. Um, so they technically got to work together, and there's this this moment where Chris Pratt's character is going outside, and she's like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "I got to go out. You know, what I'm saying I got to go out and fix this." And so he's going. He's like, she's like, "Come back to me. I can't live. I can't do this without you." I said, "But how you? It ain't been a day. You just wanted this man arrested. You just call him a murderer. How you flip that fast?"
Then Gus, I think was his name. Was it Gus? They kept calling him Gus.
I think so.
So Gus is sick and he passing out mid conversation, coughing up blood. So he has them put him in this bed that runs diagnostics on the human body. And there's a lot of things on this ship that the AI simply will not do unless you have the proper clearance, which he had. So he
Mhm.
was able to override and this and that and the third. And then when the machine displayed his diagnostics on the screen, it said this man had 612 issues.
That man check engine light
612.
in. The check engine light was on. The oil light came on. The tire pressure light came
Spark
on.
plugs burnt out.
Everything had the
Everything.
the
So he
gas.
asked the
The gas was
machine,
empty.
and then this is the cold part about it. He asked the machine, "How long do I have?" And instead of answering the question, some compartment opens across the room and some pills pop out. And he was like, "Here's some sedatives that'll take away the pain for these final hours."
Yeah, you dying right now, cuz to be honest with you, I ain't gonna hold you. You ain't really got
What?
you got like to like noon, cause you about to be out
So
of
so before he kicked the bucket, he gave his his ID bracelet to Jim,
there.
so that way in their attempt to fix the ship and save the day, because there is 500 plus other people on this ship, they would have the correct clearance to quote unquote make it happen.
Mm-hmm.
So basically they get to a point where they can no longer use the AI from the ship to detect the problem, because before Gus passed he had already let them know we have to find the problem manually. So
Mm-hmm.
they get to this reactor room where it's just a swirling ball of fire around the ship's reactor, and there's a door that's jammed. And this is where we get to the part that Rashad was talking about, where he has to put on the suit and go out into space outside the ship,
You got to open the door to
and
let
he
the
got to
fire.
open the door to let the fire out, because if they didn't drop the temperature on that bad boy, they was gonna be blown to smithereens.
Mm-hmm.
And whole time he's still trying to get on Aurora's good side. Look, Arthur was at the bar tripping out, malfunctioning, short circuiting, and I'm like, and y'all really took the time to fix Arthur while you're in like mid spaceship blow up.
Mm-hmm.
And the part that confused the hell out of me, well, I'm not gonna say confused me. The part that would have confused the hell out of me is Gus is talking about, oh, this ship ain't never supposed to do this. Oh, this ship ain't never did that.
The whole
Oh,
time.
not on this ship. And it's like it's a whole bunch of you're feeding me all of this. Oh, the Titanic ain't never sunk before, it's unsinkable, but all of these problems are happening, and you're defending the integrity of the ship, but all this shit keeps happening. So in my mind, I'm like, I'm calling cap. Like you got all the faith in the world in this ship when apparently it's a whole bunch of shit going on. It's a whole bunch. The ship is breaking down systematically, and you like, but shit, nah, this ship ain't supposed to do that, man, nigga. Well, we need to fix this shit then, bro, because apparently this ain't that.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
And we already halfway to Homestead, so we can't turn around.
Yep, he said it'll be
We
the
we,
same
we,
amount.
we have to fix this shit.
That's crazy.
But when he looked at Aurora right before he croaked and was like, "How do I look?" I was like, "Word, that's what we're doing."
It was a Kill Bill moment.
When the first words out of your mouth was, "Who built a tree on my ship? Who planted a tree on my ship?
Hey man, who got flowers out here?
Who did this?"
Who got flowers out here? What we doing? Who did this? Yeah, and that's kind of like where the action ends. They fix the ship. Uh,
He
they get
dies.
back together, and they
He
just
died
live out the
because he
rest of their
froze to death
lives.
in space, and she
He,
went and
well,
got
he,
him.
he dies. You know.
Yeah, he froze to death, ran out of oxygen in the spacesuit. She goes, she puts on a spacesuit, goes out, gets him, puts him in the same bed that Gus was in, overrides the system. The system was like, "Look, it's unsafe to do X amount of procedures all at once." She was like, "Do that shit."
Mm. I don't know, man. It's- What would you say your favorite part of this movie is, or do you have a favorite part of this movie?
My favorite part of the movie may have been when he was hungry and she was like, "Oh, you can only get King Vitamin." Hey, hold on, cuz I got swipe that gold card. Now he got bagels and omelets and shit.
Got bacon.
Like, here you go, broke ass nigga.
Oh, you going to get the white bread? Okay, got you. Yeah, that's
You got now you got orange juice,
yeah.
everything.
They gave you white bread and water. You was like yeah. Um,
Or the part of the ship that Jim found where you play video games.
bro, he playing real life 2K. Uh,
Dance Dance Revolution.
Dance Dance Revolution. I said, man, hey, bro, what's going on?
Man, I'm gonna be on this ship for 200 years. This shit better have everything.
Yeah, yeah.
But what was your favorite
Um,
part if you have one?
it's um, my favorite part is when she actually found out what happened. Because to make that a realistic reaction, what it was, because usually like in movies, like they'll have like they'll have a reaction or whatever, but it won't be like realistic. Like her reaction was realistic. Like, bro, what? And it wasn't like it went. So I do say that she forgave him, like I guess too fast. But like that initial time, bro, she ain't won't. She said, "Bro, I don't care why you did it. I don't care. You took away my right, bro. Like I don't care why you. I don't care if you was the last temptation, bro. You took away. I don't care, Otis.
She said, "I don't want to kick it with you. I'm gonna skate with you.
Like
Nothing."
you was lonely. So you decided to take away another human's decision. Nah, bro.
And
But
like I said, Hoochie Pappy changes everything.
that's what they should change. That's what they should name this movie. Because boy, it takes some real just no blood to your brain thoughts to do something like this.
But I will say, I can't cap. If it's me, if it's me,
If it's you,
and goddamn, who am I putting in this pot?
put it down. Neil Long.
Simply because my mind is drawing a blank. If it's me and Nia Long is in one of them pods. And I've been dreaming about, fantasizing about, thinking about, lusting over Nia Long for a whole year. And for a whole year and some change,
Mm-hmm.
I am
Mm-hmm.
visibly the only red-blooded human on this ship for
Mm-hmm.
the next 89 years.
Mm-hmm.
Holla at your boy.
Mm-hmm. I got you, bro.
Because Gus said it best. Hey, it ain't right, but the man was drowning. I'm doing it too. Is all I'm saying. I'm doing it too. Your show.
Oh man. So, what if y'all were in that situation? Would y'all have done it as well? I mean, I get it. The human reaction would be to just do it, but also they ain't have to make this no love story. I was like, yuck, because
If you see Lupita in that pod,
she got Stockholm syndrome. Going ham, bro.
and you
Hey
know what,
man.
what did confuse me. Now that I think about it, so Gus made it clear once the timer is compromised in the pod and you wake up, there is no getting back in the pod and restarting the sleep process. It's
Mm-hmm.
over with. You up now. You awake. You're cooked.
Mm-hmm.
But when he wasn't feeling good initially, he told Aurora that he had like wake up hangover or something, and it happens all the time. So is that just from you
You're right.
regular sleeping, or do you really have a way to get back in this pod and you just gatekeeping this information?
You're right. That did happen. I don't know. Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If y'all had to be in this situation, what would y'all do? What would y'all do in this situation? Um,
Was the
if you
human
had to get
lifespan still regular on the ship?
no, because remember you're in cryo sleep, so you're everything is frozen. So you're whatever age you are until those 120 years are up, and then you start your life cycle back.
So the fact that they woke up on that ship with 88 years of travel left.
They didn't make it 88. I can tell you that right. I can tell you right now, they didn't make it 88 years. Now, if
You
they would have
that
had like some kids or something like that, would have been interesting. But
but them kids, it ain't no guarantee to it. Them kids gonna be senior citizens when they get there. They're gonna be 88.
that's facts. That's facts.
They're
But
gonna
you
be
would
so
have them
set in their
immediately.
ways, they ain't even gonna get off the ship. Like, I've known this ship for 88 years.
Ah,
Now you want
only
me to
ship
get
I ever,
off.
only ship I ever been on.
Now you want me to get off.
But then that could turn into something dark, because yeah, no, never mind. Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that right.
So I guess about 2.5 out of 5. I think it was a good time. Like I said, I just ain't agree with what he did. But I understand why he did what he did, but I ain't agree.
So I did enjoy this movie slightly more than I did Mercy, and I think I gave Mercy a 2.5. So I'm gonna get it.
Okay.
I'm gonna get us a 3 max, nothing more.
Okay. Okay. Speaking of Neil Long and Lupita and all kind of other beautiful black women that don't seem to age, y'all go check this out right here.
Plug,
Y'all go check that out right there.
plug.
Y'all go check that out. Yeah, because we had the conversation
Get the
about
book,
that.
man.
Go read it.
Run it up on the whole catalog, man. Because my man be out here making books.
Doing something.
He
Trying
he
to do
be
something.
book he be booking it up.
Trying to do something with my life.
You feel
Support a black author before I have to get out here and steal.
Yo, that is so valid though, bro. Like,
Hey
golly.
man. Hey. I'm my book, brother, before I rob you.
So
See,
so for the bookworms out there, uh, Rashad, how many books you got under your belt, my brother?
oof, uh, 13, 13 now,
13 and
12, 12,
counting.
13. Yeah, pretty much. Especially now that I'm on this little horror kick, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm getting my Jordan Peele on right now. So um, yeah, having fun with it, man. Hopefully somebody pick it up. I don't know. You might see my movie on Tubi or something.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah,
coming. I'm coming to the book signing, brother.
yeah, yes sir, yes sir. Ah, ah, but yeah, we definitely appreciate y'all coming through. Sorry the show was so late today. Had a lot going on. We will probably return to our regular scheduled programming this weekend, depending on what we got. But we appreciate y'all for showing up and supporting us. Shout out to our other podcast members. Oh, also big ups to Dre and Mika G. If y'all haven't
Yeah,
went on YouTube and checked out their film, it's 12 minutes. It ain't gonna take you long. Watch it. It's really dope. It's a really dope message behind it as well. So when you get a chance, go ahead and check that out. And definitely send them some love, man, because they doing their thing. I mean, for the time it was short, but it was definitely meaningful and necessary. So definitely
yeah.
big
Shout
shout
out
out
to
to them.
Drake Mack. You know what I'm saying? He always shows plenty love to popcorn in your beard. Anytime I pop up in the comment section, he goes live twice a day, like once like 8:30 in the morning and sometime in the evening. But anytime I go to the comment section and show love, he always takes the time to give much love to the Popcorn and Beer podcast. So big shout out to Dre Mack.
Absolutely,
Big shout out to Mika G. She's always doing big things and leveling up and raising the bar. Shout out to Ken. Shout out to Duke who could not be here tonight. But we're trying to
absolutely,
make it out the hood like everybody else. You feel me?
absolutely, absolutely. And we can't do that without y'all. So thank y'all for being here. But that's all I got, brother. That's
That's
all I
it.
got. Make sure you follow us on everything. Follow all our counterparts. Go in there, learn some stuff, comment on some stuff. Go watch some of them old videos. Let us know what y'all think. Let us know what y'all want to watch. This year has been like a crazy year for me, trying to adjust with my new work schedule, plus trying to figure out with this new, like, it's not a lot of good movies out right now. There's not a lot of movies out right now. They just dropped a shark movie on Netflix with Digimon Nunsu. I don't know how you say his name, but Blood Diamond, dude from Blood Diamond. Um, but yeah, I watched that, and we could probably talk about that. It's a CGI shark movie. So it got we'll talk about it. But it's some stuff
And I
coming
heard
out.
and I heard the Mario movie was fire too. I still got to get to the theater to see that.
I like the first one better. Um, this one felt more so like a Nintendo dump. Like they just dumped all their characters in it, just to get them out there. I still think the first one is definitely better. It's gonna make some money. It's a beautiful movie. It's gonna definitely make some money. It just was. I felt the runtime and stuff on this one more versus the first one where it just felt like it just flowed. But
Type shit.
ain't no
Type shit.
critic. Ain't no critics gonna stop that movie. It's gonna make money. It's gonna make whatever money it need to make, and they gonna make more of them. So yeah, but I think that's it. Oh, the Michael Jackson movie comes out in two weeks, week and a half, something like that. So that's dropping. That's dropping this month. Definitely want to see that. Big shout out to Michael Jackson. I'm pretty sure he's a big part of all of our young lives. Um,
I hope it's good, man, because there were some members of the Jackson family who was beefing like during the production of this movie, and I'm like, and if Michael's brothers and sisters were upset, that to me showed signs of they wanted this shit to be nothing less than amazing, as it highlighted the legacy of their baby brother. So I'm
or it could
I'm
have, or it could
I'm
have been something that
who knows? I mean, family
as long as it's
issues.
not the same movie that Flex Washington was in, we good. As long as it's not that Michael Jackson movie, we are good. Cause
Which I think
anything.
the young man who plays Michael is one of his like
His
like
nephew.
nephew. Yeah.
Yeah, his nephew.
So I'm
But yeah.
hoping it turns out good because
Hoping for the best. It looks good though. It looks good. It looks really good. So we'll see.
we're gonna see. We cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yeah. But we'll catch y'all right here next time on the Popcorn and Beer podcast. I've been your host, Rashad, aka this movie was nasty work.
And last but not least, I am the King MOE, aka 612 ailments is bogus.
It's insane, bro. If I go to the doctor, I'm gonna just be like, hey man, hey, watch out. What you want?
Man, red pill me now. 612. It's
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
612 under the hood. Hey man, take it. Get me out of here.
You ain't got no medicine for that. I already know it.
Get me out of here.
Yeah. But all right, we'll catch y'all later. Right here. Peace. Before to cut everybody off. Like that.
Bro, I told you. I don't think I'll fight. That's wild, bro.
Where are we talking about these questions? Orgy going on? My man, he's a show.
She aged like cheese. Speak on it, brother. Speak on it.
Practically become Bruce Wayne.
What we gotta do, Mika?
Push the goddamn button, man.